Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Dead Island. So I might be in slightly a different place than where I was before because the game crashed. I don't know if I can really even hold that against it. In fact, if anything, it may release a lot of the RAM that's been slowly getting eaten up as this has been, as the game's been running for several days now, non-stop. Typically when I record things, I will leave the program just running and have it launched. Try to save as much time as possible and not waste time having to load again. I think this is actually just exactly where it was anyways. We're going through these sewers. What do I want to do with this guy? It's like... I don't even know what to do. Like those guys... Let's go into our inventory and equip something that can do some real damage like the slaughtering magnum. Try this again. Really? Just like out of nowhere, that guy's gonna come. So I think the lesson we're gonna learn here, whether we wanted to learn it or not. Do I want to get a flimsy splitting axe? I guess I'll leave it. I guess the lesson I'm gonna learn here is that the way back is sometimes, or trying so hard to hit him in the head, but I'm probably missing every time because I'm not aiming high enough. Does it really add anything or make this fun to have to run back through this section? I guess I'll just nope out on that. I mean, there's... Maybe I can convince him to walk down this way. Oh, but that makes it so much better, right? Now I've just got a... I suppose I could just run through this section. That could be the next move. I can't help but feel like I'm just gonna end up right back in this area at some point. But maybe not. It's kinda hard to tell. Well, I'm kind of bored of this section, so I'm just gonna try and mostly avoid things. I've gotten several achievements. Now this is of course the problem of running ahead without killing everybody. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of achievements that I haven't looked at them. Most of them are through just doing the normal things you would do a lot. So kill 250 zombies with a modified weapon. Well, you're probably gonna do that. Unless somehow you played this entire game and chose not to modify any weapons, which wouldn't give you any achievement or anything, I'm pretty sure. I think this game is very interested in you playing with its systems, not playing with its systems. Most of those games that have achievements where it's like, don't kill anybody, would really be silly in a zombie game, but they're pretty silly even in a regular game. Because that's your game flow mechanic there. And if you're gonna try and remove elements of your game flow mechanic just to reward a different style of play that is very unrealistic, and most players wouldn't ever on their own decide to play that way. It's just silly. Sometimes it's done interestingly, but I think at this point that trick has been done so often where some game that's super violent asks you to do a pacifist run that I'm burned out of that gimmick. This really feels like I just went in circles. It really does, but it's not that. It's just that the layout is so similar. Again, repair, why not? Take that med kit while we're at it. I guess I really don't need to kick those. That would have been a cool thing if after a certain point the burnt out skeletons did start to spawn as get up and start attacking you. Because that would be a massively long con if we played the hours and hours we've played. I don't know how many, but I bet it's somewhere around 13, probably less than 20. If you'd been playing a game for over 10 hours at least, and then all of a sudden the burnt out corpses started getting up and attacking you, that would be amazing. Wait a minute. What am I? Oh, I guess the store opens. I guess I should be somewhat thorough.
What do we have here?
My money is very high right now, but that could quickly and easily change. If I decide to buy something that is like an 800 or 900 damage, or if I start trying to buy items to make deodorant grenades, which I think I need to do. There is a salesman somewhere, if I'm remembering correctly, where you can buy the items you need to make the deodorant grenades, and that would be nice to fill that up. Take that can of food, there's some deodorant right there, speaking of which. If he's dancing, I should just slice him up while he's electrified.
I'm stronger.
Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world. Why haven't I not been doing that since before. There you go, there's a weapon. I'll get some deeper pockets. Wow, I am almost completely dead. So final upgrade here for that. We're at level 30 of 65 maximum. So that's like a level 30 weapon right there. Exactly what I'd like to have. Stay down. So there's a zombie. There's a zombie. And this way is kind of clear of zombies. Sorta. So we have this strong double-bladed barrel that's 371. Here, we'll make a deodorant bomb. Got that. I guess I can run in here. That's a little surprising that these areas wouldn't be somewhat protected. Again, I'm just kind of bored of this. What's he gonna do? Nothing. Just bored of running through the sewers again. It wasn't that interesting to run through this repetitive section the first time. Why would you want me to think I would want to do it a second time? I should have thrown a grenade in there. Here we go. Come on, gun. Come on! Oh, it's ridiculous, and this thing does like 500 damage. That is ridiculous. Do I need to pull out the shotgun? Use those shotgun shells? We haven't even run into any enemies that use shotgun shells. Just die. I can't stomp the head because it's too close to the column. So I did just recently watch somebody playing the newest expansion of Dying Light, Dying Light The Falling, and it really looks like a pretty well improved version of this game. I don't know how much the environments and everything hold up in Dying Light. It may get as repetitive as some of these sections, and it may not be as open world as the scenes I've seen, because this game itself felt very open world in the resort area. It wasn't until many hours into it that it stopped being open world. Alright. This way. Just, why is that guardrail there? Why do you have to do this? Who designed this? That just feels so designed to be annoying. Alright. High voltage mod. Costs twice as much, and I will put it on the stout wicked sickle. And then let's see. Repair, repair, repair. So now we want this weapon, right? This is the one we've got set. 480 plus another 280 in damage unmodified. So if you were fighting with unmodified weapons at this point, you wouldn't stand a chance. It would be an impossibility to survive. But that being said, having that was pretty funny. He's hitting his head. I mean, while this is great and amazing and everything, the truth of it is we're still, because of the leveling system, taking 2 attacks to hit everybody. This guy's laying down 2 or 3 attacks. It took 2 or 3 attacks when we started the game. It's taking 2 or 3 attacks halfway through the game. And when we are at the end of the game, we'll probably still have to do 2 or 3 attacks to kill your average zombie. So, while we've gained a moderately small, let's just look at the skills. Let's talk about this. All the skills we've gotten, which ones have really changed the game for us? Medkits are 25% more effective? Not really. Stamina gain? We needed to do it just to maintain. Cash penalty? I guess that's helped us for the few times we've died. Extra slots have helped us. Being able to unlock level 3 things has changed the game a little bit. Medkits being 50% more effective? Again, not really. Getting XP faster? Really doesn't change anything if the XP system doesn't unlock that many items. Weapons durability 30%. It still feels like we are having to repair weapons like crazy. So I don't feel like that really has changed that much. Bleeding, it's not really done anything. Sharp expert really hasn't done anything. Deep wounds really hasn't done anything. Sharp weapon durability really is just maintained. Fury mode gave us an ability that we don't even really use that often. So it's like only 3 of those. Here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a bomb that way. Let the zombies hit the floor challenge complete. Which is the song reference to the Deadman Walking Challenge complete. Feels like we got a couple challenges there, right back to back, because we did. Guess there's nothing to pick up there. But yeah, only 3 of those levels. even slightly feel like we've, through those skills, feel like we did anything but maintain what we had when we started the game. So this whole system is just silliness. It's like working 40 years at a job and never getting a raise, and then retiring and having lived off those bills, lived paycheck to paycheck that whole time. That's not a fun experience in real life, and it certainly isn't a fun experience in the game. Halfway through the game, I should be able to, in average 1.5 hits for all these zombies. There should be not really any fear of these low-level zombies at all. They should just be minor nuisances in large groups. But they still manage to rush me. They still manage to knock me down. When they swing their arms and hit me, they still do a significant amount of damage. It feels like just more of the same. All of a sudden here we're getting all of a sudden we're seeing some other sewer exits. It's locked right now, but it seems like later on that's going to be unlocked. Either that, or perhaps that was the exit before and now it isn't. Make sure that's dead. Just take it. High voltage wicked sickle. We've got so much money. That is the only one thing that this level is really handing to us, is a just ridiculous amount of money, where I suppose we could entertain ourselves a little bit by pay attention. That's halfway done. Let's go ahead and switch to the next one. By buying the weapons of our dreams, if we can get them, if they're going to be available to us. Hmm. 35 meters. Stop that head. There's another spitter. I can't. It is a spitter here. Let's see if we can get away from him. How about this? Take it. Spending another 35 minutes in this area, it's just not fun. So I guess I just have to take this guy as he is. So that's a big amount of money again, but we're now out of bullets. Are we gonna really replenish our bullets? Probably not just instantaneously. We're 17 meters to the exit. It's this way. So it is a different exit. To the church we go. So now we're loading the city of Mosby. First thing we want to do is just fast travel and finish any quests we can do. Hopefully we can do that. New quest, Bleach with a Vengeance. New quest update, Bitter Return. Quest update, Radio Gaga. New quest, Godless Entities. A new quest, Spicy Drinks. Quest update, Picture of Bliss. Quest update, Divine Light. Alright. So the only one thing I want to do is like this quest. Where does this put us? Over here. So we need to do that. And then Godless Entities, where does this one put us? Come on. Kill the living dead from the area in front of the pump station. Really? So we're gonna fast travel to this area, then go get the medicine, and then do some other things. And we're gonna try our very best when we fast travel to not trigger anything else. So the question is, can I go back to the resort too, because that would be really helpful if I could. Let's try. Seems like we can. Let's fast travel here first and start just
Maybe there's something in here.
You let me know if you find anything useful.
Let's give this guy 5 alcohol.
We'll turn those pendejos into fucking chimichangas.
He gives me a Molotov. That was all there was to that one. This guy,
Let us put these poor souls out of their misery.
I think he wanted bleach, but I think we already turned that in. Let's talk to
That's
Carl.
great. Thank you. Let's hope this gets us the hell out of here.
We'll take that. A weak splitting axe with 550. So in a lot of ways I probably have improved the level of weapons I would have had.
Thank you. Her picture's the only thing keeping me going.
Paralyzing strike mod, nice. Alright. So we've got an axe here. We need to drop some piece of garbage. Inventory item. 350. Here you go, we'll take that. Weak, big, splitting axe. It's weak, but repair, repair, and repair. Molotov blueprint is the only thing we can do. It's 500. I can't ignore that. And then 371. I think I could probably ignore the 371 strong battle double blade. And then this defective revolver. Let's see. This by full shotgun, stuff like that. Alright. I can trade with them, good. Let's sell some things. This one here. We'll go ahead and sell that. And we got one at 371 and we got one at 358, so we'll sell that. We have a defective revolver versus this one. We have a shock heavy pistol versus the slaughtering magnum, so we'll sell that. Spiteful auto rifle, spiteful shotgun, I don't know if I would want to sell any of those. Let's buy things though. So, to make the Dio bomb, what are the items we need? In fact, let's look. We need duct tape and deodorant. And when we look at my inventory, I could buy a bunch of regular things. Like duct tape, I don't think I have any. And then deodorant, I only have one. Interesting. So I can't buy it from him.
You find anything yet? Keep looking.
Alright, where does this leave our quests? We have this one. Find the medicine. Clear the living dead in the area in front of the pump station. And bring the recording to Grant General. So what happens if we just fast travel to the lifeguard tower? In chapter 7, invitation only, we're at the lifeguard tower. What can we do? Quests. All of a sudden the continuous quests seem to have woken up. Interesting. So we need to do a couple things. Let's run this way and enjoy this resort area and see what it's like at level 30. Am I running? Not really. I guess I could run. I'm getting, you can review hints in the extra menus. Well, you don't really need to tell me that. But I get it. The game thinks I'm confused because I've returned to an area that I normally wouldn't be in. So we can see these guys are level 28. Still takes 2 hits to kill them. It's just the same. Same old, same old. Here's a level 27 weapon in a box that before was usually giving me a level 4 or 5 weapon. Let me in. So I doubt seriously anything has changed here. And we can just take some duct tape, some alcohol, it might not be a bad idea to, while we're here, to go to every single person.
You find anything? Oh,
Here.
thank God.
Have some water.
Oh,
Have some water.
thank.
Have some water.
Oh, thank God.
Have some water.
Oh,
I've got
thank God.
14 of these last time I
Oh,
counted.
Oh, thank God.
Now, she's just giving me 100
Oh, thank
XP,
God.
which is not
Oh,
a significant amount these days.
Oh, I can't last.
You can't last much longer than... You just drank more water than any human should ever drink. Alright.
You find anything?
Unquenchable thirst. Literally. Next spot. Do I run back or do I just run? I guess I'll just run. And I guess I kind of mean just run. Let's see, am I going the right direction? If I go this way, am I going the right direction? No. I guess I can't run too much. I'll just convince the other infected people to start chasing me. Which way am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Now, is it really worth it to come back and... should have picked that up while I was there. And really deliver the water bottles? Probably not. If I say we were at the last section of the game and we were wrapping up everything, I seriously doubt it's worth our time. The resort area where the zombies always wear bikinis but sometimes wear hats. The female zombies, at least. Don't die. Oh man. That's embarrassing. Not really, because this game is just unbalanced. That was the one thing I noticed pretty well about Dying Light, is that it seemed like you could make a decent amount of quickly a better turn of events. What am I trying to say? How long it took you to kill a zombie was shorter than here. It seems like you could get a single zombie eliminated in one hit. Which just goes back to what I'm complaining about, really. This game never lets you get to that point you want to be at. It's never satisfactory. Here. So again I run, even knowing that that is the wrong thing to do, and that's only gonna end up with me running out of stamina and zombies chasing after me. It's about to happen. I can hear one of them running towards me. Where are we going? Might get some alcohol here. Really wouldn't hurt to have, like, while we're there, grab a couple more alcohols. Now, as far as I know, you don't actually ever come back into this section. I guess if you needed to get new weapons, say you somehow accidentally lost all your weapons like I did, it would be a decent thought to come back to areas like to the resort area where you've seen where all the locked chests are and see if you can get some level 27 weapons that might appeal to you. But realistically, if you just press forward and kind of struggle through it, the first enemy you kill in any area is probably going to drop you some weapon that's going to be decent enough to hold you over until you find something you like. Now remember that the zombies didn't scale originally, so theoretically this area would be full of zombies that are way, way below my level. That I could have be running around this area and just massacring every single zombie, every single thug, and it wouldn't be a problem.
I need champagne.
There's-
Champagne,
Here's your
Give it to
champagne.
me, baby. You like sweaty.
You have another champagne.
Champagne, champagne.
There we
You
go.
like.
So we are at 39,114 XP. We need 44,100 XP for the next level. So you're talking 40,000 experience. That probably means it doesn't even matter if I was to come back and turn in all the champagnes or whatever's I've found. I don't think any of that's going to help. We're looking for 4 more levels to get to Blade Master. That might help a little bit. Surgeon General might help a little bit. And then we're just putting things into this rage thing. But unfortunately, we can't just keep on putting points into other things because there is a max
Where is
level.
my champagne? I want. You like.
There we go. More champagne.
You.
More champagne. How many did I have?
You like.
Well, about 6. Okay. 6,000 XP is not really anything to shake a stick at. It's still kind of worth it. Drug units. I don't know what we're going to do with these drug units when everything's said and done. But we'll take them anyways. Alcohol. And come over here and look at this. These weapons don't look like they're really good, though.
I need champagne.
Alright, now this one has a fast travel station, so in theory I guess I could use it to see if I could get to the lighthouse, and then from the lighthouse run that way, maybe even take a car.
Stop screaming. You
Took some damage there. So the last thing I want to do is turn in the alcohol for lots and lots of Molotovs. There's a good deal in this area for 2 bottles of alcohol to give you 100 XP and 1 Molotov. I need so many Molotovs. I also need to talk to the storefront people and start looking at like deodorant bombs and buying as much as that. I think if I spent every single dime I had on deodorant bombs, it'd probably be alright. We will quickly regain that. So yeah, we're gonna probably do this out of order though. I'll probably go back to the lifeguard tower. Why two locations starting with L? L-I. Alright, let's come over here and repair. What's fast travel?
What do we have here?
Nothing there. So we'll go back to lifeguard tower. Let's go talk to the store guy.
I heard this scourge.
You think it came from outer space? We've heard that. Yes. We don't believe you. Alright, deodorant. Duct tape. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is ridiculous. The amount of deodorant and duct tape I'm buying is probably more than enough.
Came from outer space.
Black Friday the 13th, apparently. Alright. There's a new challenge for buying things. Give me that energy drink. Dia bombs. Deal bomb. There we go. And that's 13 there, right? 13 deal bombs in our inventory. It's not enough. It's just not enough.
I heard this scourge came from outer space.
How many deodorants do we have versus duct tape? 1 deodorant and duct tape. So 1 of those and 1 of those. And then 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. 1. Let's see. So I'm just trying to fill up here. All that money is going away. And this is exactly what I did the first time I played the game. I bought ridiculous amounts of things. Deodorant for $150. Duct tape. Alright, so we are now to the level where we need to think about how many do we have? 26? Do I really need to keep any of the money?
Came from
1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. And that's going to be the end of that. And do we have any deodorant or duct tape left? I could buy 1 deodorant and 1 duct tape and try to make 1 more.
I heard this scourge came from outer space.
And let's see. Do we want to sell? We need to sell something anyways. High voltage machete, cruel, homemade cleaver at 386. 371 for the strong battle axe, we'll sell that. Spiteful auto rifle, holding on to that. I have 10 diamonds. Is there anything we could buy? As far like alcohol? No. Of course I could run around trying to pick up cash. I could probably very quickly fix everything that I... Let's see. So, do I need to go to the lighthouse, really? Only because it's faster. That's the only reason I'm really going.
Right, now you're ready. Go get what we...
Let's run in here quickly and pick up some duct tape and wires and things. There's always a couple of duct tape there if you're trying to save some money instead of paying $100.
Stay strong, Linda. That's it.
Did you find the plane?
Did we find the plane?
You find anything? Thank you.
There you go. You take all that canned food. Give me some
Keep
XP.
looking, please.
Whoa. Don't be sneaking up on people. Could have blown your bloody head.
Alright. Take this car and we'll drive it down to this point. And hopefully we can fast travel to the slums back from that point. Gates are too slow, so I run into them. This road is too steep. This is one of these San Francisco roads where you're zigzagging your way back and forth. So when we kill a zombie, we're seeing that we're getting like 178 XP just on a standard kill. Maybe 60 at the minimum. So it stops becoming really useful when that's the level of XP you're getting to turn in canned food or turn in water. But it's still probably pretty useful to at least once or twice in the game come back here and turn into champagne, and while you're doing that you might as well have some fun with it. Jump out while the car is rolling. Alright.
Have I ever let you down?
He
Get me
takes
a couple
3 alcohol
Get me a couple bottles.
and gives me
Get me
a Molotov and 100 XP versus
Get me a couple.
using
Get
2
me a
alcohol at the workbench,
Get me.
getting, I don't
me a-
think you get 100 XP
Get me
when
a-
you do that. So that's 12 Molotovs, 1 grenade. We need to use the grenade actually before we use the Dio bomb, because it. We also need to price out what the cost of a grenade is, because it's like $400 to get a Dio bomb if you don't find those items. And then Need some bullets. 2. 4, 480, 5. Let's see. Hop in right through the car. Our next goal is the fast travel location here. So we have a couple more side quests to do in the city of Morbsea or whatever it's called. But after that point, I think we move the story along and then we're hitting the jungle. Or I'm misremembering, which is a distinct possibility, and we're gonna go take on the police station. Which, if that's the case, then that's kind of good and kind of bad. That's more another level we'll have to deal with, but another level to actually play too. Notice the rearview mirror here doesn't work, but they're still trying to make it seem like it does by flashing some reflective white light over it every now and then. Flaming. So I think if you just walk that way you would go to the slums, but we can just fast travel. Alright. So, we need to go this way for that quest. We need to figure out the godless masses at some point, and then let's see, spy game is when you reach the jungle. And then messages to the masses is a little bit of that. Did we miss any continuous things here that really mattered? No, not really. I could give batteries to that guy, and I can give bleach to that guy.
Maybe there's something useful.
Disabling pickaxe. But does it really help my mood at all to be back in the city? No, it really doesn't.
You find anything yet?
I'm glad that we're not doing the sewers. At least this area is slightly more open. But really, when it's all said and done, come on. Really? Anyway, I figured I could jump that. There you go. One got in. Take that medicine kit, open this. Where's the medicine? Luca's medicine, which was sitting right here. So that's number 3 in the times we have come to this same location for collecting medicine. And it's just ridiculous that we couldn't have picked up all of those things. So we need to bring that to Lucas, but this is the only other side mission that's on this side. So we haven't been on this section of the city at all. And we haven't been in this section of the city. This section seems like it's mostly water. And we really haven't been to this section either. But overall, it feels like we've seen everything there is to see in the city, and there's not going to be that much new. I am kind of contradicting myself in a lot of ways, because I'm saying if the first 20 hours in which we, or first 10, 15, or how many of our hours we spent in the resort was the whole game, it might be, it would feel more consistent. But now that I'm in the second section, I don't even care about the city section. A good part of that is just how often we're running into people. In the resort, we kind of found people in the bungalows all the time, and in the city it's just overrun with more zombies. I guess a lot of this also has to do with the fact that it's more difficult to walk around in this area, by far. So if I'm not free to experience this area and enjoy it, the artistic design's pretty bad, pretty repetitive, and let's see. I've got 6 shots to start with. If I can get in here and not die, that would be nice.
Anything will help.
Let's adjust. There's a headshot for us. So I like how these shots are really taking them down. And I think I might be slightly... There we go. I think I might be slightly fixing my bullet issue by clearing out this area. Personal ID. Take the pistol. Take the cash. Pistol ammo. So we're back to a full 50 shots on that. That is nice to know. Where are we going? I guess we'll just work our way this way. Come to me, zombies, come to me. Do I get the XP if I don't damage them myself? I'm watching a barbecue go on here. We've been going an hour too, so should we wait? For science, we're gonna wait and watch these guys burn. Let's see. What else do we need to do? We're kind of set now with our inventory. We're at level 31. I think we're kind of set with everything. I need to find an energy drink. They're taking their sweet time to burn. This explains why you can see across the street sometimes something that's just taking like 1 fire damage, 2 fire damage. It just takes forever at level 30. You'd think it would be exponentially more damage from fire. So there's one. Did I get me any XP? It didn't seem like it did. Yeah. So killing it will give you XP, but if you don't ever hit it, you don't get any extra XP. That's a shame. I thought hiding and cheating the system sounded like a good idea. Ah, man. Stepping in the fire. Like a fool. Here's a fun fact. And here's a thing that we can repair things at. We're at 600 as far as our money now. And we're still at 51% completion of the story according to it. I think we are probably a little bit closer to the end than 51%, my personal opinion, but then I could be forgetting a lot of stuff. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.